For those of you just tuning in, this is episode number 25 of FBA Courtside Live, and we are covering game number 2 of the 2014 FBA Finals. It's Edmonton Totems at Tennessee Moonshiners. Moonshiners ahead in this game, 1-0. Can the Edmonton Totems tie it up here with a game on the road? I'm Team at Latrans, your Coyote on the court, and I am joined in the commentary booth by first-time co-host Scott Paulichek of the Santa Fe Whip. Scott, yet again, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me, T-Matt.
Going to be a thrilling match, definitely. Moonshiners leaving their roster untouched. It worked for them last time. No reason for them to mess with what's working. Aragon Fisher, Jamie Velasquez doing a powerful job out of the backcourt. They're going to need a lot of performance from them. One thing that we've seen in this game, strong defense on both sides. Of course, Moonshiners famous for that. Totems definitely a little bit more on the offensive side, but with this large roster they're going for, throwing all their big bodies onto the hardwood, you can bet they're going to be trying to defend their way into a victory tonight. I expect to see a lot of shooting from the outside, a lot of three balls, and we'll see where this goes. Any predictions for this game for you, Scott?
I think it will be close. I think we will see, the victor within 5 points overall.
5 points. That's a good prediction. I like that. All right. You're not bored, are you? You kind of sound a little bit bored, Scott.
No, this is very exciting. People say that a lot, though.
There's the tip-off, and Totems win this one. Scott Parsons picks it up after Fastreak is able to get a bear paw on the rock. Starts at the top of the arc. Deep woods. Pass just inside Romanarin on the other side of the arc. Outside of his range, big white line still in the triple threat. Hands off to Rocky Carrickle. Bounce pass inside, Romanarin off the glass, it's good. Beautiful play there with a give and go.
Romanarin is very difficult to defend against. He is known as a defender, but he is also very aggressive.
Fisher now with the rock, he's in the deep woods. Guarded by Parsons. Otter versus Otter, one of the great stories of this particular matchup. Hand off to Velasquez. Siegel starts to dribble, then pounces past to Terranura. Back to the basket. Big Otter then kicks it out. Back to Fisher. Little Otter driving in, trying to get around Parsons. Pump fake, puts it up from the elbow. No good, but it's recovered by Terranura. And Terranura gets the goaltend. That's on Romanarin.
Yes, that was a foul.
Siegfried Romanarin touching the ball on its downward stroke. Paul Terranura sacrificed his body a little bit. Big Otter ended up on his back, but he's back in the game. Doesn't seem to be harmed at all. So a big play there. Game is tied up 2-2. Bounce pass inside. Carrickle at the charity stripe. Trying to get around Velasquez. Those wings are up though. Turn around inside. Beautiful job by Carrickle to hit the bucket right over Jamie Velasquez.
It looks like the Totems are really picking up their offense in the first quarter. Typically, they don't pick up until the second half, but it is good to see them starting with a bang.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Scott. Fisher driving inside. He's in the heart of the kennel. A lot of crowd in there. Tries to get the shot, puts it up in front of Parsons. No good on the basket, but draws the foul on Parsons. And that will put Aragon Fisher at the line for 2. Fisher and Parsons are the players featured on our banner today. Great pairing there. I'd like seeing the two very talented young Otter point guards in the FBA leading their teams to the finals here this season.
Yes, and they are not the only Otters because Paul Terranura is... Oh, wait, no, that is not him on the banner. I'm sorry, I need to look at pictures better.
Yeah. PT should be on the banner later in the series.
Okay.
Fisher was good with both there from the line. The one thing you can tell about how you can tell it's Aragon Fisher is if you look, one of the whiskers on one side of his face are really short. That was for the younger fans out there, that was from a rather unfortunate injury where chameleon forward Iona Estrada got her tongue stuck on his whiskers and ripped them all out during a defensive play.
That would not taste very good.
No, I don't think it did. I don't think it felt very good for Fisher either. Fisher loses it! But he wasn't able to slap it back in bounds in time. That's a turnover. Out of bounds, Totems ball. This was after the Totems were not able to capitalize on their last possession. Score is 4-4. Hicks inbound. Parsons taking it up. Carrickle now with the rock. Deep Woods holding on to it. Triple threat. Pass. Sloppy pass. Gave it too much muscle and it zips right by Parsons, who goes out of bounds. That's another turnover. Moonshiner's ball.
So now we have lost the ball at both ends of the court.
That little joke there, it's probably from all that otter oil on their paws. Velasquez, top of the arc. Bounce pass inside. Fisher, guarded by Parsons. Pump fake, starts the dribble. Almost got around the otter, but beautiful pass inside! And another goaltend! This time, James Festrikiel, the bear, just running his way down the kennel to make that block, but couldn't get there in time. Ends up touching the ball in the downward stroke, and so count the bucket. Paul Terranura has twice been goaltended. Hicks. Hand off, Festrikiel, outside of his range, but he does a pump fake from 22. I don't think PT is going to fall for that one. Cross court, Parsons starts to dribble, hesitation, takes a shot from outside the elbow. No good. Monogoyak with the rebound. Tennessee with a chance to extend their lead. It's Edmonton 4, Tennessee 6.
In a situation like that, he just needed to put it up. He didn't have anywhere else to send it.
Kick out after it was in the low kennel. Paul Turner had to get rid of it. They're running out of time now. Monogoyak with the ball, hands off to Velasquez. Velasquez from deep three! She hits it! Jamie Velasquez!
That was a beautiful shot. It was nothing but net.
28 feet out. That was a beautiful shot under pressure. And yet again, Jamie Velasquez proves to us all just what a deadly shooter she can be. Parsons. Back to Parsons. Playing with a corner there. Still dribbling. Bounce pass inside. Romanarin back to the basket. White Wolf pushing back Barry Carpenter. Turn around. Puts it in. In and out. Picked up by Terranura. He got robbed there. It was almost halfway through before it rolled out to the iron.
It almost rolled back in.
It almost did.
And Jamie Velasquez scores again, running it in straight to the hoop.
Very well said there, Scott. And Edmonton will call a timeout after Jamie Velasquez gets back-to-back baskets, hitting the three, then the two. There you go, getting a little love there from Aragon Fisher. You know the Moonshiners are thankful to have that Seagull on their roster.
They should be, because she is really good at shooting and also on the offensive just pressure.
Yes, she's definitely very good on the offensive pressure. I've never had a co-host quite like you, Scott. You bring a very unique vibe to the commentary booth.
Thank you. I do not get many interviews, so it is nice to be able to talk and have people there.
Romanarin! Inside! Right down the kennel! The big White Wolf takes it off the inbound and leads it in himself. Beautiful job by Romanarin to drive the kennel.
That was very nearly blocked by Parsons, but he just did not get there in time.
Terranura now with it. Terranura. Turn around! I'll tell you, PT is just a foul drawing machine here. Gets a personal off of Festrikiel as there was too much contact on the defense, and that will put the big otter at the line for two.
I hope he can get these. It is much harder to get free throws when you are bigger because your paws are big, and his paws are very, very big.
He does have very big paws. Also what makes him a great defender. Do you find yourself having trouble at the free throw line, Scott?
Not as much as I used to, but I am still not the best, so I try not to have to go there.
That's a good idea. PT's good with the first, and hey, he's good with the second, so even though Paul Terranura has yet to make a basket on his own, oddly enough, he's put up 6 points for his team. That's good enough to keep Tennessee ahead. It's Edmonton 6, Tennessee 13, coming up on 7 minutes left in the first.
Paul Terranura has scored by himself as many points as Edmonton has overall.
That's a good point. Parsons running out of time from the high key. It's good. Scott Parsons doing a beautiful job there. Was under pressure, but was able to make the jumper at the last moment and sink it down for two. Velasquez, deep woods. Guarded by Carrickle. Lots of space. She's isolating. Taking her time on this one, too. What's the Seagull got planned? Pass to Monogoyak at the shoulder. Back to Velasquez. Running out of time. Velasquez has to take the three. Not this time, but it's slammed down by Paul Terranura.
That was beautiful. If anything, that looked like a single bounce alley-oop.
That was a beautiful play there. PT racing in. When the ball bounced off the iron, he just picked it up. Oh, then Scott Parsons knocks over. What was it? That was Monogoyak on the way to the hoop. The little otter just driving his way and knocking down the Wolverine. No whistle. No, he does get the whistle. Excuse me. He gets the bucket, and he goes to the line for the potential three-point play. Scott Parsons getting aggressive.
In our playoff games against the Spectrums, Lance Cheval did that to me twice.
Ouch.
It was not fun. Although you said he dunked on my head, but he didn't. The ball did not hit me in the head.
Oh, okay. Well, just like the shoulder or something?
Yes, and well, one in the shoulder and the other one hit me in the chest.
Sorry for getting that wrong then.
It's
Fisher
okay.
running out of time from three. Nope, not this time. Recovered by Verstrekiel. Edmonton with a chance to cut the lead a little bit here. Edmonton 11, Tennessee 15. 5.5 minutes left in the first. Parsons in the woods. He's isolating. Passes, finds Caracal at the shoulder. Back to Parsons. Parsons behind the tail dribble. Gets to the high key, driving in, pushes in. Oh, foul called. That was on Monogoyak. Will get that one. That's the Wolverines' second personal. Oh, that could end up with Tennessee sitting him down early. 2 fouls already here in the first quarter. Parsons goes to the line for 2. Otter has a chance to make it a 2-point game with these. Puts the game within a possession. And there is a number of players being swapped out, but it looks like the Moonshiners are going to leave Monogoyak on the floor. Let him keep playing with his 2 fouls.
The first foul to me did not look like it was his fault, so I think his coach sees that.
Well, that's hopefully they can convince the ref of that. Yves Pasillas coming out, as well as Griff Rasputin, and Parsons hits the second and brings the game within a bucket. Edmonton 13, Tennessee 15. 5.5 minutes left in the first. Bounce pass outside. Monogoyak going around the arc. Parsons calls for it. Excuse me, Fisher calls for it. I'm getting the Otters mixed up here. From 3, Aragon Fisher, he hits it!
That was beautiful. That was from the same position that Jamie Velasquez shot. It was virtually the same shot.
Swish! From the right wing, beautiful job there, using Paul Terranura for the screen. That gave Aragon Fisher the space he needed. Songhua inside, too much mustard. Bounced off the back of the iron, recovered by Yves Pasillas. Crocodile brings it up. Hand off to Fisher. Then pass to Rasputin down low. Rasputin behind the glass. He steps out into the middle of the kennel. Pump fake, turnaround, no good. Songhua with the recovery. Parsons bringing it up. Parsons to the baseline. He comes back out into the arc. Hand off to Thiessen. The Raccoon, tightly guarded.
Yes, the Moonshiners are showing very, very good defense this game, often alternating double coverage.
Cho Songhua with the impossible behind-the-glass shot. Unbelievable, the big foo dog with the one-arm floater from behind the glass, turning around, fading out of bounds, and he gets it. Romanarin with the steal. We're going the other way. And Edmonton could tie it up with a 3-ball here. Parsons loses it, and it rolls out of bounds. That's not the way they're going to do it.
I think Parsons needs to put more talcum powder on his paws so they are not all slippery and oily.
Looks like Totem's ball. It must have been, didn't see the contact, but ref says the Moonshiners touched it before it went out of bounds, so they'll hold on to it with 14 seconds on the shot clock. Number of players being traded out. Frola now on the floor. Thiessen kicking out to Songhua in the corner, back to Thiessen near the shoulder. Oh, knocks over Annika Jung, then loses the ball. Annika Jung picks it up. Bounce pass, random. in the kennel, bounce, Stores inside the raccoon. No good, but fouled. Oh, Hawkins Stores on his striped tail. Oh, he seems pretty happy about drawing that foul, though.
Yes, now he will get a chance to shoot and get points because he missed his shot because of the foul.
Yes, that is correct, Scott. Hawkins Stores going to the line for two. Right now, the game within a three-pointer. Edmonton 15, Tennessee 18. Stores could make it within two possessions. Kazanishi now on the floor. This is her first chance to play in the 2014 finals. It's good. Hawkins Stores gets another one, makes it a 4-point game with that one. The Raccoon from Connecticut gets a chance to spread out the lead a little more.
If he sinks this, it will be a 5-point game.
And he does. Edmonton 15, Tennessee 20, down to the last 3.25 minutes in the first. Thiessen taking the inbound, brings it up. Annika Jung guarding. Isolates at the top of the arc. A lot of bodies moving around the kennel. But they're holding on to it. Thiessen just dribbling out. Starts the move. Annika Jung gets a wing in front of him, but he gets his way to the center of the kennel. Inside, pump fake, puts it up. No good, too much mustard. Annika Jung with the one flap makes the rebound. Harking pass, random on the fast transition. Defense is right in front of him. Frollo's right there. Kick out, Jung from three. Annika Jung, no good. But Rasputin with the rebound. They got a fresh 24. Hand off to Pasillas, back to the basket. Using her tail, sweeping the defense. She slips! She slips and Songwall picks up the ball. We're going the other way. Thiessen now has it. Crowd not happy with that play. Kazanishi with a touch. She's at the shoulder. Guarded by Jung. Pass to Frollo near the corner. Dribbling back and forth. Guarded by Random. Using the bodies, trying to get inside. Gets inside the middle of the kennel. Puts up the shot. No good. But Songwall is able to recover and gets the second chance points.
Songwall has been very, very effective for the Totems in this game. It has been a very physical game. Both teams are choosing to go inside rather than shoot from outside. That's
very, very true. We've been seeing a lot more activity in the kennel than we did in the first game in this series. From three! No good that time, but again Rasputin with another big rebound. And the Big Bear inside, no good. Too much mustard. Songwall with the rebound. Thiessen now with the ball, going the other way. Edmonton with a chance to tie it up with a three ball here. Kazanishi, guarded by Jung. Finds Songwall, back to the basket. Foo Dog turns, moves, puts up the shot. Oh, touched the rim, but didn't go in, but he drew a foul. That was on Griff Rasputin, his first personal. And the big Foo Dog from Korea will go to the line for two.
Now he can try again to make the points he did not make.
Yes. You have a very clear way of reporting on these games here, Scott. This is your first time doing any co-hosting?
Yes, it is, but I am a professional basketball player, so I know the game.
You do know the game. Well, Whip certainly had a good season. You enjoy playing for them?
Yes, I do. We are not the most exciting team, but we are very solid, and we always try to do our best.
Yeah. Not the most exciting team, but... Songwon, no good with the first. Score stays 17-20. Gets a chance with one more, though. Wallace Butler, the rookie, coming out onto the floor. Puts it up. He makes the second. That'll make it a 2-point game. Edmonton 18, Tennessee 20. Jung takes the inbound. The Arcteopteryx out of Germany, stepping it up. Handoff, Rasputin. Big Bear gets inside. Tough shot. Oh, beautiful play by the old veteran.
He wove through three bodies there and barely got the ball up through, I think, 6 different paws to get that one.
I think so, yes, but charging Barry, don't leave that alone. Flora, excuse me. Renee Fiora hitting the 22-footer. She had her paws right on the arc, so it'll be for two, but beautiful shot there. Brings the game within a bucket. Edmonton 20, Tennessee 22. We're down to the last minute of the first quarter. Jung now with the rock. Top of the arc. Behind the back pass, Stores now with it. Raccoon. Hesitation dribble. Trying to get around Songwall. That's tough to do. Kick out to Jung back in the woods. Now Jung's dribbling. Pushes inside. Oh, beautiful layup opportunity, but it rolled right along the iron and slid out. Thiessen now with the rock. The Edmonton Totems have a chance to tie it up with a bucket here. Kazanishi at the shoulder. Guarded by Random. Kazanishi starting the dribble. High-arcing pass. Finds Murky back to the basket. Clyde Murky loses it, but then he picks it up again and he kicks it out. Running out of time. Sanford with it. Thiessen takes the shot from 3. He gets it! He had his paws on the line. It'll be for 2, but that ties up the game. 22 apiece. Shot clock turned off. Last 10 seconds of play here in the first quarter. Onikuyon kicking out. Out of bounds. Sloppy pass there. Pass to Jeff Random while he had a paw on the line. And that's a turnover. Jeff Random will sit down for Holly Barker here in the last 7.4 seconds of the first quarter, giving Edmonton the chance to enter the second with a lead. Inbound, Thiessen, clock running, 5 seconds. Fiora at the shoulder, pass back to Thiessen, deep 3! No good. And we'll go into the second tied up, 22 apiece.